Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Phuket Walk. This is your Phuket Walker, Alex, Sawadee Chop, everybody. Hope everybody's having a good one. We are heading on to Saphan Hin today as I'm still recovering from a little bit of dizziness from a previous incident before, of course. So let's chill for a little bit first and we'll get on riding down to Saphan Hin. It'll be a short ride there and just want to say hello to everybody. Hello Sally, first one in. Welcome once upon a city. And hello Hajat, hello Madano, always good to have you, brother. And hello Dave, welcome. And of course Dave, welcome to Roxy and Bella as well. So we're gonna get going shortly. I'm just gonna catch a breath for a few minutes and we'll get on going. I have a good story to tell today, actually. A very wholesome story, but I guess we'll have to wait till Saphan Hin first. So hopefully everybody enjoys this ride and let's go. Okay, let me find everybody a good angle. I know there's some evening, late night entertainment for some of you back home in Toronto, and I hope you enjoy it. Sometimes it's always good to have some late night entertainment, right guys? I remember I used to watch city TV everywhere all the time. Okay, let's get the bike started. And let's delay no more. It won't be a long ride, it'll be a nice fun ride actually. We'll be riding through Phuket Road a little bit and then of course towards Saphan Hin. And let's see how the day goes. We can end up anywhere, perhaps walk up and down Phuket Road as well if we want to. Ooh, very steep, hold on. We're good. And we're on our way, let's do this. Thank you for joining me, everybody. I just want to have a relaxing walk today, so we're heading somewhere with slightly less people, but a good scenery, of course. And let's see where the walk takes us. We can end up anywhere. I can just hop on the bike and take us wherever we want to go. If my energy allows, that is. I do need to catch up on a little bit of filming, but I'm alright, I think, in terms of getting things done. Not too late today, but of course due to daylight savings time I have to come out a lot earlier now compared to before. And we are heading into Phuket town now. I've taken us a little bit closer to town, so the ride offers a different view, of course, from our usual north to south. Now, let's see if I can circle around this van and give us a better view. This is good enough, I guess. I can squeeze by that. He's like right in the middle. Sheesh. And hope everybody's having a good one. Hump day, of course. And the weekend is not far away, so let's have a good episode, a good walk to get through Wednesday. Well, Wednesday for me anyways. Hope it starts out a good Wednesday for some of you. Some traffic, which is normal. And hello Steven, welcome to the live stream. We're heading down to Saphan Hin today. We're currently just in Phuket town on my trusty Honda Monkey, doing some manual riding. So just sit back and enjoy the ride, and when we get there, of course, we'll get some chatting going on. Miss everybody, of course, and always love to have a good chat with everyone. And I got a nice wholesome story today, of course, and definitely came out to talk about it a little bit and perhaps make a video about it too. Well, video about talking about it on one of the walks. As you guys know, I always like to share my experiences that I encounter, especially with the channel. And this definitely has a lot to do with the channel this time around, and positive news, positive story. But before all that, sit back and relax and enjoy the ride. I'm still a little bit dizzy for whatever reason, but physically I feel alright. The sun isn't as heavy, but I don't know, I have this slight headache, but I can deal with it, and I'm sure coming out for a walk with everybody would help as well. So sitting around at home isn't going to do me any, but here we are, a familiar place, Phuket Town, Old Town, and we're going to head down Phuket Road. It's a bit early to have any action on Phuket Road, so I'm gonna chill around Saphan Hin first, and then let's see what's up later. There's a trusty clock tower on the right. Okay, I didn't make the light. Well, we can check out the tower then. And it's 9:30 right now a.m. and not too bad on weather so far. Well, during this time it's slightly cooler, but I think it's about 28 degrees right now. It'll probably reach well past 30 as time goes on. It's been a little bit hotter in Phuket in the recent month, and that seems to be normal because we're heading towards hot season, and usually hot season is in April. It will be celebrated with Thailand New Year's, called the Songkran Festival, where everybody is has a water gun or some sort of water tool, and it's a big giant water fight in the nation. We'll see if we can check that out in April, of course, and bring everybody out for the experience. I'm not sure about the live stream though, but definitely we'll do a 4K video for because it gets pretty wet. Everybody's just shooting each other with water guns, so I might need a waterproof camera for that. And here we are, Phuket Road. Whoops, my bad. Quiet down the road. I would say people come up for some food, the scene gets a little bit busier towards lunchtime. And locals and expats alike have of course gone down this road towards Phuket immigration. Old town flavor here. Hello Juanita, hello Hajan. Welcome to the live stream everybody. We're just riding down Saphan Hin, and we'll enjoy Saphan Hin Park a little bit, and we'll see where the journey takes us, of course. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. day seems to be starting out pretty well for me. Well, am I doing something wrong? Who knows? It's always fun traffic here as everybody needs to adapt a little bit to local way of riding, and of course it's different from a lot of places in the world. Nice and smooth sailing, I would say. Lovely day to ride, of course. Nice cool breeze right now. Dive right into Saphan Hin first. If I do burn out a little bit early, it's alright. It's always a nice cafe there. Refreshen up a little bit. Okay, let me get myself in and... Okay, folks. Okay. Get immigration on our right. We'll probably take a look at that later. Ooh, it does feel a lot hotter under the sun. During this month, the sun feels a lot more heavier, I would say. Or maybe it's just me being slightly lower on energy than usual. Still recovering a bit. Surprisingly, it's been 3-4 days. I thought I'll be better already, but hey, I am still up and going, so it's alright, no complaints. Okay, 18 more seconds on the light that felt like forever, I would say. It's a good way to relax and chill a little bit before we begin the walk. Because we are at Saphan Hin. I feel more like familiar paths, of course, until I'm at full capacity again in terms of health and energy. I do enjoy walking around here a lot. It's a wholesome place for a wholesome story. A place I was taken to when I first arrived on this island by a friend and a staff at Princess Songkla University. A very local spot. A lot of people here today. Lively, definitely lively. Nice. Okay, we have arrived. Just give me a moment, guys. I'll get us unmounted and we'll get going. beautiful bird sounds. As now I'm starting to pick them up. Many people have mentioned them to me. In the past, I would just kind of ignore them. I don't know why. I've just gotten used to it, I guess. I definitely noticed them now. Okay, wait. I think I forgot to get my alarm going. It's a safe place. Don't really need it, actually. Okay, here we are. Hello everyone, welcome to Saphan Hin. We're just gonna take a nice relaxing stroll today compared to some of the busier walks we had. I know we had one last time and I enjoyed it that much, so let's do it again. And also it's probably better for my health today that I take it a little bit easy and just in time. Hello Jazz, welcome to the live stream. Let's get going. Alright, just let me get settled. The usual YouTuber struggle. Haha. And let's take a nice glimpse. We generally go through the back path. We're gonna rock around another way today. And why not? Beautiful flowers there. And thank you for joining me today. More of a nature walk at Saphan Hin Park. And a very local park, of course. Does not attract a lot of tourists here. I do see some expats here, of course, that know how to find this area. And I often introduce it as a local gem, Saphan Hin. And they have local markets here and everything in this area. And if you can see a little bit down there, that's the market set up. It's an evening market, so it's too early for that. As we pass by the Royal Thai Navy Museum. Hello, Peter Bradfield. Welcome to the live stream. It's Tuesday for you guys. Very close to Atlanta. Okay, it almost felt like where you are as it got into the 20 degrees Celsius with a cherry blossom tree in full bloom. Ooh, we have somewhat of something that looks like a cherry blossom tree. It's definitely not cherry blossom though, but similar. And yeah, great that you are having some warm weather yourself. 20 degrees would be very comfortable, as 30 does get a bit hot. But once again, welcome to the live stream, Peter. Hello, Chatty Cathy. Welcome to the live stream. Yes, definitely the Asian coil. Or I probably butchered the name. But you have definitely found the name of the bird from my last stream, and it's always around us, isn't it? Welcoming us. We should definitely know who and what. Okay, all right. And I was telling everybody, strangely, after almost 4 days now, I'm still getting some effects of the food poisoning. Notably, just still dizzy, whatever I ingest into my system. But energy-wise, I'm all right. Physically, I feel okay. And of course, a walk would do me some good. And I do miss everybody, and I didn't mention there's a nice wholesome story, and why not start that? It seems like a good place to tell it, right? And it's not just a story, it's a great experience actually. it's something really cool that happened just the other day as I was just recovering, and I was at home, and I was watching some live streams, and I saw someone particular come on, and I said, hey, I seen this person a few times, and haven't really checked out his streams yet, right? And I thought, hey, why not? Looks pretty cool, right? And I went in for a live stream, and surprisingly, and of course it has a lot to do with this channel. I think if I never started this channel, I probably wouldn't be there watching the live stream or even trying to connect or say hello or anything. But I was in there just having a chat, and amazingly I reconnected with someone I would call a friend, of course, in junior high and high school. So his name's Eddie. Of course you guys may know him, and probably he needs no introduction. Yeah, it's just an amazing experience, and I met Eddie in junior high, and we went to high school together, of course. It was surprising, of course. I was quite shocked, and I actually didn't recognize what he looked like, because he looked a lot different back in high school, but I definitely recognized his voice. So once we chatted a bit, and I kind of thought to myself, I'm like, this is crazy. There's no way it's the same person, right? And I just couldn't resist though, because I absolutely recognized his voice. And when I heard the voice, I can see the high school Eddie, his face, what he looked like, him rocking his usual pouch. Just his whole attire and who he was back in high school, it just all came up to me. So I just said on the chat, I said, you can't be the same person that was in my French class, could you? And surprisingly, it was Edward. And I was absolutely happy to see him. Of course, see him doing great. We're talking about someone I knew 25 years ago. And I was just felt really wholesome about the whole thing. And of course, seeing him doing amazing, just happy and healthy. And it was a very good experience for myself, definitely. Of course, I was still dizzy and sick at the time, so it hasn't really settled in on me at the time yet. But definitely an amazing experience. Yeah, Sally, definitely a small world, I would say. Is Eddie here? Oh, geez. Hey, Edward. Hey, Eddie. Welcome to the live stream, man. Geez, now it's harder to tell the story. But, yeah. Hey, good to have you here, bro. It's good to see you, man. Here, let me get my screen a little brighter. Sometimes when I walk in these sunnier areas, I dim the screen too much. But yeah, hey Eddie. But yeah, hey, welcome Jellybean to the live stream as well. Dr. Dykes, man. Of course I remember Mark, man. I hated Dr. Dykes. I'm sorry. DeAngelis was cool, right? Man, I used to love math before I met Dr. Dykes. Anyways, that's another story aside. But I'm gonna try and tell this story anyways, okay? And if anything, one way or another, we technically known each other for 25 years, so I think it's all good. But yeah, back to my story was, yeah, it was just amazing to reconnect, of course, and it made me have a lot of memories of the past, and so on and so forth. A lot of good memories and a little bit of not bad, but regrettable memories, I guess, because I'm just gonna say it first, man. I wasn't the best friend, especially in terms of during grade 9, grade 10ish. My mom just had cancer at the time, and for me at the time, I was trying to be everybody. You know what I mean? I was on the basketball team, I was on the table tennis team. I was trying to be everything but myself. that's something I respect the most about Eddie was, you know, he was just the nicest guy. He was just always being himself. You know, that I absolutely knew, really respected. And I was more of looking for myself, you know, so I just went a lot of crowd hopping, you know, went to different groups. And of course, with my mom being sick, and later on I moved to all the way down to like Pacific Mall pretty much, and I had to go to school from there. So I just couldn't connect with everybody, man. And as I went further in life, of course, I realized good people are hard to come by, especially good friends. So, you know, my bad on that one, you know, but we known each other for many years, bro. We never had any issues, and of course, every time I saw you, it was always positive. I definitely remember signing your yearbook. So yeah, it's always good to have you in my memories. And, of course, amazing to reconnect with you again. Oh, my bad. Is this slamming the mic a little bit? Okay, let me get to a place with less wind, if that's possible here. Hey, if you guys didn't hear all of it, you know, as someone from the good old days, you know, it's not that macho, so it's all good. The gist of it is, thanks Eddie, you're awesome. And I definitely still remember, even right now as I talk to you, I still remember like exactly what you look like. You used to wear that pouch. I still remember that pouch all the time. I don't know why. I'm still talking to you in high school, you know what I mean? I see that face. Now let's see if I can get my mic to settle down. Oh, it's pretty windy here, definitely. Yeah. Go with the wind, I guess. Okay. Hello, boom! Welcome to the live stream. Good to have you here. I said something about ducks. Oh man, I don't know what I was thinking. But if anything, yeah, everybody in Riverdale, you know, especially Riverdale, I guess, you know, it's a special place for me, you know. Despite all that's happening, I must admit I had a great high school memories, you know, great time in high school as well. And like I said, especially during junior high and all the way to Riverdale, man, I knew you for a long time. And yes, your drawings was funny. I liked it. It's just, you know, the teacher kept on looking at us all the time. Kept on getting us in trouble. And I can see that you continue the artistic side of you, continue drawing. And that's good, man. Because you always had, you know, a good comic setup, a great story going on, you know what I mean? Even during those times. And I think you spent a lot of time practicing. Hey Cole, what's going on? Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, Eddie was a fake guy in high school. Hey, you know what, man? Let me post a picture of me a little younger, all right? So was I, bro. So was I. Okay, let's check out this. Welcome to Phuket. Of course, I'm a little bit too into my memories and just wandering about. And of course, trying to read the chat at the same time. Hopefully, I was the one who taught you the word Vijay. Okay, let's walk towards the water a little bit. We might bear some winds. We're here to see the sea. So let's see the sea. Oh, sign! Welcome to the live stream. I know you're at work. Thank you for dropping by. And Eddie's in the house, so do say hi. My junior high and high school friend. And Eddie was pointing out as well on last time I was on his live stream that why I watch some of the walktubers in Toronto, and he's definitely correct, man. He's on the money, you know. Like, I miss home, and a lot of times when you watch where you've been, you know, just watch how things changed, and it's very wholesome. It's very therapeutic, actually. As despite where I am, and you know, all tropical and paradise and stuff, you all know I miss home. I do. And you guys like, oh, why haven't you visited yet? And so sometimes, man, getting home is not as easy as you think, because once I leave here, you know, then I have to come back and get all the complications going again. And of course, only recently have I pondered about or have the opportunity about going home since the cafe has closed down. And many years, I didn't even know what I had back there. I don't know, a lot of my friends has left. I have a few people there. No more family there, of course. And this channel has just helped me reconnect with Toronto all over again. Even found me Eddie. Hey, it's just awesome, man. It's just like I said, I didn't know how, if Toronto would still remember me despite me being there my whole life. Sawadee Krap. Very nice lady giving us a nice greeting, and she sells some snacks there. Sawadee Krap. Kapom. And of course, this reignites a lot of interest for me to visit home once again. I definitely feel like I have a lot of people to see and have a lot of friends again there. And the city definitely did not forget me. And thank you, everybody. It means a lot, definitely does. You know, you hear people tell you all the good sides about living abroad and away from home. Of course, there's a great side, or else we wouldn't be out here. But when you miss home, man. It's hard to explain those things, you know, when the memory comes rushing through. Especially someone like me who's very disconnected from Toronto for a little bit before I met you guys, of course, and started this channel, connecting me back to the world. Let's check out a very famous temple, Gao Tin Gong, the Nine Heaven Palace. Ooh, the sun is picking up now. I don't know how good this footage is, but there's the sun. Strangely, Eddie, my Thai isn't that great. I mean, I guess my wife is always taking care of me and helped me translate everything, and we don't argue enough in Thai, as her English definitely improved. But I'm capable of listening to most conversations, and yeah, still picking up more Thai as I go, I guess. And of course, my Cantonese and Mandarin has not improved either. I seldom get to use it here. We're already here, and last time they were quite friendly to us. And of course, Eddie is here, and so we're going in. But just in case, there might be some buffering in there, of course. And I will be donating first, so I'll just be putting the chat aside. Of course, I need to take off my shoes as it's a local custom to do so. And then I'll be making a donation, and then we can check out the temple. One moment, guys. You guys, of course, do what you like. I'll just be slightly not paying attention to the chat a little bit. And we will come out for an outside glimpse as well. But I'm gonna pay my respects first, so. Okay guys, I'm just gonna pay my respects and we'll head on in. And then I'll be able to see the chat again, of course. Hello, Kurt. Can't scream your name like I usually do because we're currently at a sacred temple. Just in time? Hey, it's great that you still speak some Cantonese, man, Eddie. I hope I gave you a word or two to add to your collection. Yeah, definitely teaching everybody all the words of the languages, right? Like lizards and stuff. There was a shaking sound? That could be just me. Let's check out the temple. And we'll take a quick tour of the front court as well, of course. And thanks, Cole, that does give me quite a bit of comfort that my knowledge of Thai is slightly stronger than you. Always good to have you around. Definitely love your chats, man. Can head to the side a little bit. Sometimes I'm just a bit slow on the chat due to the sun here. It's super bright, and to not burn out my phone, a lot of times I dim down the settings quite a bit, so it's just the back section. What bird is that? I'll see if I can find a picture of me in high school and I'll post it and see if Eddie still recognizes me. Alright, let's grab our shoes and then we'll look at the front court. It's definitely worth a look as the annual vegetarian festival is held and always passes by here. I believe it starts here. One moment, please. Oh, let me fix my hat here. Hey, Peter, thank you for the super chat. I can't really see here. 1 second first. See if I can read that out for you properly. I went to a shadier spot and then my phone gets on me. There we go. Say a prayer for many of us having to endure Trump here in the US, please. Definitely, I will do that. And once again, thank you so much for the 499 super chat, Peter. Glad that you're enjoying the temple, and I will definitely make a prayer for everybody's good health. And of course, for peace. Actually, I could say that to Gunyam, which may be more appropriate. We're gonna walk by the Drunken Gods. 18 Drunken Gods. Eight. My bad. Did I say 18? Still sick. Also known as the 8 Immortals, or 8 Drunken Immortals. And I will say the prayer to Gunyam. Who's known to bring peace. Peace, unity, good health. made a prayer for good health, and of course, may we resolve all our differences and have peace. Okay, let me find my shoes again. Hello, Triple T. Welcome to the live stream. We are currently at the Saphan Hin area in Gong, notably the Nine Heavens Palace, and just made a prayer for good health and peace. Thank you to Peter's request. And I'm gonna get the shoe ceremony going. So just one moment and bear with me, guys. And I would say a very historic and important temple. In Phuket, like I said, the vegetarian, one of the most historic ceremonies, the vegetarian ceremony. Starts here, I believe. And yes, of course, everybody, check out Eddie's channel for the best walks in Toronto, period. And of course, when you're there, it's the best. So subscribe, like, and share as well. For I would definitely watch his live streams when I can. And of course, when time difference allows. So please go to Ready Eddie and enjoy the great content there. Just scrolling through the chat, guys. Yeah, you know what, Eddie? If you have some pictures of even me in the yearbook or yourself or anything, yeah, please do take a pic or whatever of it. We'll get connected somehow. But yeah, I lost my yearbook, man, unfortunately, right? But yeah, so it was rough. I don't know if you know what happened, but at the time, like, my mom passed away when I was 19 in 2001. So when that happened, my dad kind of just like left the country. And then that's all right. At the time, I can still deal with that. And I just kind of lived alone for a while. And then he came back. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then I had to, of course, go somewhere myself. So I left all my stuff at his place. And then he just disappeared. So I lost all my yearbook and everything that was quite dear to me. Even some of the stuff my mom left me was in a box that he had. And yeah, I don't really connect with him anymore. So it'll be really neat to get to see even my own picture in the yearbook. That'll be amazing, man. I remember I took a big section of the table tennis pick, the table tennis team pick anyways. Yeah, I didn't really tell anybody. I kept a lot of stuff to myself. Only a few people knew. I shouldn't have done that, you know. I guess it was around grade 10, towards the end of grade 10. My mom had cancer when I was younger, but it was all right. But it kind of reoccurred at the end of grade 10. It might explain me being a little bit more moodier than usual. Anyways. But yeah. But anyways, my point is, I remember you well, man. You're always very comforting to see. You know, whenever I went to school that I could. As you know, I ended up skipping a lot, of course. Just dealing with everything. But hey, it's good to reconnect with you, man. That's the whole point of it. Let's not get too emo. Yeah, definitely. I'll check out the Discord. But yeah, I do have Instagram. I have a personal account. I'll message you on that one, and then or we'll start there. Whatever, man. I got WhatsApp and this and that. It's all cool, man. Yeah, but yeah, if Instagram is for you, then we can connect that way. All good. I haven't set one up for the channel yet, and I don't know. I haven't gotten to it. It's just I still have that TikTok going, and I haven't really done much with it. Oh yeah, thanks, Cole. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, I'm just glad you guys are here. I mean, channel keep growing, and I'm not gonna lie, that's gonna be great. But hey, I'm happy with what I have right now. I'm doing what I love, and here I am having a great walk with everybody. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna walk through the path, show us the interesting, of course, the nicest part, I would say, of this place. And then let's see. I know it's getting a bit late. You guys are probably 11:30ish, but it's all right. It's always replay because I'm feeling good today. And maybe I'll hop on the bike and take us to a location somewhere and check it out as well. I didn't know Eddie was gonna drop by because you know the time difference and all, but I should have taken you to the university I went to. That was really important to me because of what happened. I really felt like I was behind and I had to make up for lost time. No, don't get me wrong. I knew a lot of friends from McMaster's University, you know, where my buddy went, of course, and they made me feel I definitely had a university life. But no, I had to do it myself, so I came to Thailand. Well, I actually went to the East Coast first, Capers, and then from there, from Cape Breton University, went to Princess Songkla University. So I think I'm gonna head there. It'd be really cool to show you, man. And like I said, if you guys are tired, you know what I mean, everybody's got work, of course. No worries, man. You can catch you on the replay and whatnot. A glimpse of it will be cool. Thanks, Eddie. Appreciate it, man. It's all about the grind, right? Especially in the beginning. It's definitely been very wonderful for me, though. It's been grateful. Thanks for your words of encouragement. Even after 23 years or so, you're still so positive, man. Appreciate you. And I really mean it, man. Thank you for being you. You were just being you the whole time, you know what I mean? That's awesome, bro. It took me a while to know how to even do that. And it's still funny, every time I'm chatting with you, even on the chat, I see your face. We're talking about like you when you're 17 years old. Alright, this back section does give us some buffering, but of course it's nice here, so it's gonna get a bit windy. We're by the seashore. Let's check out some views first, instead of me just blabbing away. And definitely a great chance to give a good prayer. Life is short. Let's be friends. Enjoy it, especially with our neighbors, good people. People are not easy to come by, as I mentioned, as I walked on further through life, and you look back, some missed opportunities. You know who the good people are, obviously. They're simply sincere to you. Sorry, man, I'm being a little bit emo today, aren't I? My bad, bro. I definitely remember our times in French class. You know, some glimpses and moments where I probably didn't prepare at all for a test and Eddie's letting me copy. Or how he got us in trouble for looking at his drawings. Oh, they're all coming back. Good times, definitely good times, man. Yeah, definitely. Henry's amazing, man. He's been helping me out as well. You know, true gentleman. I don't even know him, you know what I'm saying? And just had that trust in me. You know, reached out and helped me out quite a bit. A lot, actually. I reached 500 because of him. So of course, everybody knows Henry. You know, no need to have further introduction. But do check out TTT if you don't. Is Toronto Tech in Transit, and I am in the TDD Army, so Phuket Walk is part of that, so definitely go check him out. Henry is very awesome, very sincere and good guy, definitely a good man. Checking out the yeah, you said that last time, Cole. This spot's really reminds you of the roller skater, and I don't know why people don't come here and do some skateboarding, you know what I mean? Let's continue down here. I always call this the Instagram worthy spot, and the water always kind of comes up and goes down, so it's always changing here. Sometimes the water recedes and sometimes it's right up to the edge. A little bit windy here, sorry about guys. Thank you, Sally. You have a great one and have a good night. Thank you for being the first one in. Cheers. And I'll see you next time. If anything, you have a good day tomorrow as well. And do check out Sally's channel, of course. She has great walks around Toronto, and she just had a wonderful video. Well, wonderful in terms of intriguing and interesting and of a mysterious murder case. Do go over and check it out as I keep the suspense alive. And Peter says, your story of losing your mom when you were still a teen perspective that my mom survived until she was 94. Oh, that's amazing, and God bless her. October 2018. And when I was 54. My dad died though when I was only 8. I'm sorry about that, of course. But it's great that, of course, you got to spend a lot more time with your mom, right? Definitely, I would have wished more time myself. But I did learn a lot from the experience. Definitely not a negative one. It's just that is how my life panned out. And it's helped me grow and realize how much I wanted to be like my mom. As I mentioned to you guys before, I always wanted to be somebody in high school, I said. Everybody else but me. And then eventually I realized, hey, my mom's my hero. She had it all in terms of who I want to be. Okay, let's walk through this back trail. It may cost some buffering, but my server should keep things alive, so no worries. Always loved this trail, or this path. Oh yes, do subscribe to my channel as well, if you haven't done so, of course, as we are still growing. And of course, I like to continue to grow as it helps me have the ability and time to continue doing this and do this more often. So please do subscribe, join Phuket Walk, as we have many more journeys to come. And of course, I didn't mention I would like to expand my areas of walks to Thailand and perhaps Asia and internationally. And we already have some international footage, of course. We have a driving tour from Korea, and we also had a walking tour from Taiwan, and we'll be getting more international tours and walks coming up as I'm preparing another driving footage, and this one in 4K as well, and much better quality than the equipment he used last time. So hopefully it'll offer a good driving experience around the Korea area. Yes, I really like it here, Chatty Cathy. Nice and chill here. Walk to Alaska. Well, if I ever make it there and get to do a walk there, that might be interesting, Kurt. But I still have to live on that 100K or 200K promise of getting the tattoo first before I plan for my Alaska trip. Okay, turn this way, and this is where the buffering may occur, so careful, guys. Hey, get enough, work long enough, row hard enough, I guess we may make it to Alaska. Of course, I do have to get used to the cold first, all over again. Let's check out the path we have traveled. Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed this, Cappy. I love this little path here. And it's a good change of atmosphere, of course. Just right by the seashore to a small forest trail. Go roam with Sai. Hey, you just gave the theme of her channel and a goal for her, I guess. I guess the episode Roam with Sign can air once she has enough ability to get there. I'd definitely love to make the trip with her, to roam with her in Rome. Oh, during the summertime, the sun doesn't set. Oh, that'll be interesting. Then it's all day walks for everybody, though. Yeah, I feel great today, despite being a little bit sick. Just very wholesome. You know, sometimes you feel like, you know, something's missing to complete the circle, you know, and the experiences of this past week has definitely completed some circle for me. Feel very wholesome. Puts a lot more meaning, of course, to this journey for me. Okay, and we're exiting the path of the secret garden. But of course, the official name is the Saphan Hin trail path. Oh, nice. A family reunion in 1978 to a concert in Omaha, Nebraska. Ooh, along the Missouri River. Nice. And I'm very glad that the scene was able to bring back some memories for you. It's definitely today, it's all about memories for me as well. And speaking of memories, let's speed up the trip a little bit because I want to bring Eddie to Princess Songcloud University. So let's do a quick ride there. And it's okay if you guys gotta sleep, Eddie's gotta sleep, it's fine, man. You know, I'll go home and sort out and make sure the replay works, right? Let's hop on the bike, and as I announced, we're going to Princess Songcloud University. Please just give me a second here and I'll get us mounted down. And hopefully there's a beautiful pond there, Peter. And if you're not sleeping yet, hopefully we get to see that beautiful pond, because a lot of people know I love it. I love to feature it. And today, like I mentioned, I'm still not feeling myself to venture out to new places yet, which I will be doing. No worry, guys. I have stuff Kamala Beach that I plan to go with everybody, and also 1 second. And also Prawn Tip, Cape Prawn Tip, which is a stunning view of the Andaman Sea. But that's for later. Now we're gonna visit the university where I met my wife and changed my life. And that's why you guys are here with my walks. No worries, Eddie, man. Of course, it's a hump day. And I know everybody definitely works hard back home, as I did. So yeah, man, get some shut-eye, bro. I'm glad you were able to make the live stream, of course, and if you have time, right? Yeah, check out the replay and check out the university. And that's for everybody. No worries. As you guys know, a service to this channel is to provide everybody some peaceful views, some scenic vibes, relaxing vibes, so you can get some good shut-eye. So do enjoy the service. Sit back, relax, doze off, and if you wish, it'll be all there on the replay for you guys. Here we go. Oh, geez. Let me just get all the views right. I won't be attending the chat too much, but I'll be able to see it. So no worries. You guys just enjoy. And I'll be heading to Prince of Songkla University to check it out. It's not far from here, so no worries. Not that far, anyways. But traffic should be good. And let's go. One second. Looks like I can cheat here. A bit. Could I? A little bit. Okay. La, 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 la. Nothing happened. Let's go. And here we go. Here we go. We have walks, we have drives, and we have bike rides. And this, of course, will be a different path. We'll be riding through Katu a little bit from the old Phuket town direction, so we'll get to see a lot of new views as well. Thank you, Canadian Facility. Thanks, bro. Always love it when you drop by, man. And hopefully you have a good night and a great one tomorrow, man. Appreciate you. Thanks, bro. Thanks, Eddie. Hey, even if you doze off, man, you're right here with me. So for me, we're going on a journey right now on the bike. Let's do this. And of course, if you do show up locally, we'll be riding there together. You know, with your friend, with your family, whoever you come with, of course. And we'll check out the island together, man. Beside, and we can share some embarrassing stories of me and all that good stuff back in high school and junior high. Was definitely a unique individual in terms of being loud, I guess. Despite me rocking the ball look and buzz cut look, back then I loved my hairstyles and parted hair. Yes, notably the middle part. Strangely, I have some memory of doing my hair with Eddie or something, or sharing some hair knowledge. As we were all trying to find our own styles, of course, during that time, and what we can do with our hair. Good old days. And of course today ain't so bad, just riding in the sun. And never did I ever imagine I'll be riding a motorbike, as I told some of you. I went to a bike show when I was in my 20s or so, and I said, I would love to ride a click, but I would never do it. And like, I just thought this was the coolest thing, the scooter. I'm like, I can just go everywhere around with this thing, but I was chicken shit until I came here and I said, hey, there's no other choice but to overcome your fears and enjoy another aspect of life. Woohoo! And it's not that difficult, guys. Of course, it does take a little bit of good instructions, practice. Know some local practices, local ways of riding. Maybe get someone else, bring you out a few times, explain a few things, and you'll be alright. I actually just recently learned how to ride manual bike about maybe 3-4 years ago. But I always knew how to drive manual. My days as a driver in the past. And as we go a little bit further to our left will be Nakam Market, night market. Well, let's see if I go down that way first. I may choose another way. Yeah, maybe I'll make it quicker than to pass by there. My bad. You go first. And yes, a little bit disoriented. Just a lingering headache. I don't know why. Like I said, it's kind of bothering me a little bit because when I read the chat, I squint. It kind of kicks in. But physically, I'm fine. Tons of energy. Maybe another dose of coffee. And like I mentioned, Phuket in general, not just Thailand, but Phuket always gives me memories of the past, of the 90s. Even footages I've seen in the 70s from like karaoke scenes. It's all here in Phuket. So definitely it was my pleasure, Peter, that I was able to bring you some flashbacks of good times, of some places you have visited in the past. Because Phuket definitely captured me with that aspect. I do feel like I'm escaping time a little bit and going back to the past when I'm here. Yes, I will ride safe. No worries, man. Eddie, how do you mount your phone while you're riding? Let me tell you. No, it's just using the simple DJI SE, the first version. And because it's not very expensive. So I just have it on not even a shock absorbing mount. It's just a normal mount. And I just have it on and it's been doing a great job. I think the motor in there is big enough. And I'm just using the iPhone 16 Pro, so it's quite light anyways. And it's, like I said, it's doing an excellent job. I've done 4Ks, live streams on this just regular mount, and the DJI SE gimbal definitely gets the job done. Well, I try to avoid big bumps and stuff. It does throw it off a little bit when I hit those, but generally 95% perfect. Okay, let me get back to the riding first. And please do have some tech talk with me, as I love to enjoy some of these conversations because I don't have a big community here that does this. So everything for me was DIY. And of course, Boom, if you're still here for the late night show, Boom Productions. If you have anything to ask about Streamlabs, go right ahead. I've been rocking it for a while and I'm on the pay version, Ultra. So I do have a little bit of knowledge if it's not extended. And I do enjoy using it and talking about it. So shoot the questions away and I'll try to answer you on any of them or anything I have knowledge on. Of course, Streamlabs is a bit buggy when you want to start doing a little bit more graphics. But in terms of connection and stability, I like it. Of course, after all, it's all preference and what environment you're in and what equipment you're rocking. We were the Raiders, now we are older. Let's go. Here we go, here we go. Twice as much tomorrow, baby. Love you more than I can say. Oh, yeah, yeah. I love you every single day. I love you just as much tomorrow, baby. Love you more than I can say. Oh, I love you more than I can say. Why not some old karaoke tunes? Or old school style of vibe here on Phuket Island. Whoa, take it easy, I'm still here. As that car was leaning in for a high five, we're still good. And we did pass Nakam Market, sorry about that. I forgot to point it out as I went the same way anyways. But it's not open, so not much to see during the day. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those to the bone, no doubt about it. as I was saying earlier, just visiting some old spots again today, and we will be doing some new exploring, of course, notably in Samala Beach. And also Cape Prontep. So you can stay tuned for those. I'll probably do one in streaming and have a 4K available as well, as those locations are further down south, a little bit further from me in terms of Prontep anyways. So we'll definitely be visiting it. And Big Buddha, as I mentioned, I think someone mentioned it earlier, is not open. It shouldn't be open anyways, as it is closed due to it was illegally built and it caused some landslides. So you can probably still find a way up, but supposedly it's closed. I definitely don't support it myself, so I will be not featuring Big Buddha at all, because the landslide caused deaths as well, so it was a serious thing. But that's just a personal choice, of course. Feel free to do what you will. And here we go, let's go. Back to the ride. Prism, they won't let me use the noise reduction, so it ends up not working out at all on the bike. So I have tweaked the settings a bit on the Streamlabs and of course the iPhone 16 Pro, but it's not the best, but we'll deal with it for now until I get a plug-in microphone that's compatible with Streamlabs, of course. Maybe just a dead cat for some of the microphone areas, that would help a lot. But not a lot of stuff is readily available, and I'll check out online to see if I can find anything. But on the island, of course, it's more difficult to find stuff. Let's go through the back door, as I find it more interesting. Ride is definitely more fun here, as we are in the back of the temple to our right. Oh shit. Let me downshift. Better safe than sorry. I always don't downshift sometimes, and trust my second gear a little bit too much. I try to just stare again. Bear with the noise a little bit. Alright. I love Green Day. Awesome. I don't even know why that tune came up. I guess I used to listen to it in high school a bit. Just the good memories bringing it back. gotta give my ID, for I'm not a student anymore. สวัสดีครับ
ลึกลับ
ครับผม
มีไหมใช่ไหม
ครับครับขอบคุณมากครับ
เอาเลยใส่ให้มาใส่เหมือนเดิม
ครับผม
ครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
ใส่ดีเด็ดเราดูครับ
สวัสดีครับ Okay, and we're in. And of course some of you know how much I love this place. I just planned a Phuket Old Town walk, to be honest. Hey, here we are. And have a good night, Hotjot. Sorry I missed you checking out there. And you have a good morning tomorrow as well. And we are here. Hopefully we enjoy that little brief ride. And some new scenes, of course, on the ride. And I'm gonna say hello to the Princess Songkla, of course, first. And then we'll spin around and walk around and, of course, head to the pond that I really enjoy, where it brought me a lot of peace when I was here. Of course, when I first arrived, I was by myself, yeah? And got homesick a lot more often than before. So the pond was where it did the trick for me. Princess Songkla University. Welcome. I was greeted here by who is the president of the university now, Azanu. The great man that answered my email and did his duty to get me on the island. Especially on Phuket, because I planned to go to Chiang Mai in the beginning, which is up north. But of course, you cannot control fate. I planned north, it brought me south. And I came, I roamed, and I met Sign, and now I'm roaming with Sign. So please do check out my wife's channel, Roam with Sign, ROAMWITHSINE. And of course, subscribe as well. And she's getting some contents up, actually, some good ones, and some updates on Chang as well, which is our cat. So please do check it out and enjoy the content there. Yeah, Stephen, I'm glad you like it. It's a beautiful place to study, man. Of course, I came here as a slightly adult student, a little bit older, but I definitely appreciate it. And, you know, having been out of school for so long, I didn't know if I could do it, you know. But this kind of setting, this kind of scenery, let me tell you, it makes studying very easy. So for those of you who want to revisit an education or something, or get a new degree, or perhaps just get one, then if you haven't, consider Thailand. Definitely a great place. I got one here. Okay, let's head on to the pond. There's a nice basketball court here, but we're not here for that. So just check out some of the campus vibes. All right. Okay, Peter, I'll check out that song first, of course. Tom Perry's Running Down a Dream. And I'm sure it's a fitting song for the ride. I definitely listen to it. And perhaps we can get the singing aspect or the karaoke aspect of the channel started. So definitely a great suggestion. I'll check it out, Peter. I'm definitely really interested to check out how that tune sounds. And of course, how I sound when I'm riding. Just singing that tune. Maybe because no one's around. Well, the funny thing is, it doesn't gather that much here. Even on a super busy nights, it's lively in the evening, but it's still very peaceful. And I think the setting, if anything, the way they made it, like you can see they have like these walkways here, which is very nicely planned. And then they separate it over here. Like if you're just heading somewhere, you'll take that walkway, yeah? And it rains a lot, of course, here. But then if you just want to chill and kind of just be around the campus, they have a lot of seating area. And of course, it's not a very populated university, right? But definitely international. I was the first Canadian student here 11 years ago. And I'm sure after me, there's a lot more that followed. One moment, guys, as I don't press anything wrong on the screen. Hey, well, I'd like to welcome Eddie to Princess Songkla University, where a lot of my healing was done here. Like I said, I felt like I lost a lot of the past and didn't get a lot of regrets, didn't get an opportunity to connect with people and even my life in the past. So this place was definitely redemption for me, and I met my wife here. Usually there's slightly more people during class times. I think I came, 1 month. Let me see, it's season. I went, no, it's not off season. I think there's class now. Yeah. It's just probably off time, I would say. But generally it's not packed. Even if they have major events, like this place doesn't get packed like that. I think the university itself isn't overly populated, of course, but it has been growing. It's #1 in Thailand for hospitality and tourism. Steven says it's peaceful because it probably doesn't have frat houses. Well, they do have local dorms here, which we can swing by, but it's a little bit different here, of course. And I would say Phuket Island slightly more traditional even compared to other parts, as the dormitory here is male and female separated if you were to live on campus. But of course the pricing is extremely low and cheap and affordable if you live on campus. But a lot of people that come here, of course, internationally, they opt to, of course, rent a condo, which is right outside. You get a swimming pool, you get a gym and all that good stuff, you know. So a lot of people definitely opt to go for a nice condo. And I'm talking about, you know, all-inclusive condo for what, $200 or $300 a month of what you pay back home. So a lot of people, of course, will live outside of campus. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying this, Dave. And yeah, Chatty Cathy, they actually have the sign of that posted in the front that they're #1. So bragging rights indeed. some of the campus residence areas. But we'll be cutting through here. One moment as I try to get my phone to listen to me. Okay. Okay. All right, there we go. Oh, yes, I was the first Canadian in row. Yes. It's all right. I was very happy to be the first, and they accepted me here with open arms. Very welcoming school, and of course I learned a lot about Thai culture here and local living. Came for parties and nightlife, definitely found something else. Found something way more meaningful. And what's my chat's doing here? Sorry guys. There we go. Okay. And finally, hey, now that you put it that way, Chatty Cathy, you're definitely right. I'm glad that they're number one in Thailand, actually. Definitely deserving. And every now and then, there's something here that may kick us off. But once again, my cloud server will hold it. So no worries, guys, if that does happen. I don't know what's here sending some signals. Every now and then it kind of blocks everything. It's happened a few times. This is the cafeteria. And you will find a lot of local good eats in there, actually. Should I go in and bother everybody? Why not? I'm already here. And I used to come here to get food all the time, of course, in the past. And a lot of the stalls here are actually opened by the people that have stalls at the markets. So you're gonna find authentic local food here, for sure. And I came by and I see a familiar face as I used to get food from her all the time. Sawadee krap, pi. Sawadee krap. Just came to say hello. Yeah, so this place I used to come and get all the chicken dishes and whatnot. And like I said, it's very good food. And for like 45 baht, which is like $2, guys. So yeah, I'm taken care of in terms of eating. But of course, Notably, you guys might have to get used to eating spicy. So Eddie, definitely no shortage of Thai food here in Thailand. Sawasdee krap. Good morning. And that was the place I went to the most. And it's all the same store, same shop, same people. For many years they had the shops here. And like I said, it's good food. It's what they serve at the markets for a very reduced price, of course. Yeah, so the cafeteria. Now, heads up, there is a night market occurring somewhere tonight. I'll try to get there and get some footage. I hope I can do a live stream, but if not, I'll have a 4K video for sure. So there will be a pop-up market type of deal. Let's check out the pond. That was pretty low. And there's a lot of fish here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but see if I can get an angle for you guys without dropping the gimbal, of course. And people would come and feed them. It's definitely not a fishing zone. Walk down there and then I'll get myself settled down for a few minutes, as you guys know. I was planning more of a walk down by Phuket Road earlier, but of course I opt to come here to share some memories. And definitely spent a lot of time here. As I said, even though I was on my adventures around the world, I often miss home and my friends, and I would often come to this pond, take a few pictures, send a few texts, and feel quite wholesome. Definitely did the trick for me here. One moment, please. I'm gonna get us mounted down a bit. There's another chair up there, actually. I'm gonna check out that one. That one looks cool. There's small lizards here, not big ones. So this part is safe. There's some areas at the Bang Wak Dam and stuff, like that scares me when I walk down there. Giant lizards. No table. Jeez. Yeah. Well, I guess everybody has a favorite spot. You guys probably noticed this pond I love. No worries. I'm just playing it safe a little bit today. Instead of venturing and exploring somewhere new, just making sure I'm all right. And just give me a moment. Maybe okay, one moment. I think we still have some battery for some time. So why don't I do the form for everybody? With those of you who might be interested in me doing a little bit of exercise. I have so much stuff in my pocket though. Okay. That was great. Let's go. Uh-oh. Okay, that was very relaxing. Now just make sure my buffering doesn't occur here. Okay. And it's currently 11:22, almost 11:30. And of course, a lot of you in Canada in particular, and daylight savings time is AM time. So if you're asleep, have a good night, no worries. And if you're dozing off, it's all good. And if anything, you're still here, thank you so much for coming along, as I will be just doing another small round around here, because I'm just having a good time. And this is PSU Lodge, where the students can practice their skills and the trade. And of course, it's a real hotel, so you can book this online and stay right at the campus, for those of you interested, of course, for a different experience than the usual touristy routes. And this area in particular is exactly where I met Sign. So this is where I met my wife, right here. She was doing some work and I was riding my bike, and I saw that it was just her and her friends doing all the work in the rain, so I stopped by to give a helping hand. And it turned out to be more helping myself because I found a life here. Found my wife here. And here's the sign that says #1 in Thailand. And I didn't do Wing Chun for many years, so that's how I exercise it anyways. Alright. Oh yeah, that's awesome. In Ottawa, nice. And that used to be the building. That used to be where I studied. The FHT building. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying this, Dave. I don't know if they'll kill my reception there, but I'm just gonna take an attempt. Okay, so sometimes when you get too close to the building, it happens. But yeah, this is where I went to school, guys. I notably went to study in those little huts there. I'll probably take a seat there and show everybody. And like I said, I came here later on in life, like close to my 30s, and I didn't know I was gonna do well in school. And I mean, this environment made studying very easy, like I said, and made going to class very exciting. And I would enter here, and most of my class would be upstairs on the second floor here. So just taking a quick walk by here, and this is where I used to go to class. The stairs still look the same. And over here is PSU Airline, notably set up by my professor Colin Law in the past. And it's an actual airplane built phototype for you to practice your trade once again as a flight attendant. So you get to practice there first before you get a placement, of course, at maybe Thai Airways and so on and so forth. And that's the Faculty of International Studies. So you can see it's a great environment to even get a second degree if you want. Definitely, I didn't feel any pressure. And I really didn't know I was coming to this. I actually went to Cape Breton, which is a little bit further from Toronto, but a lot closer to home. I was trying to be a little bit adventurous, but I did all right there in the East Coast. And then I thought, hey, would it be possible that I get some sort of transfer program happening? And went to talk to the dean and all the good stuff and made it happen. So definitely was a, how should I put it? Fate in work. Fate at work. And not all planned by me, definitely. A wonderful university, and it has improved and it's still improving. So yeah, if you know anybody or yourself is interested in checking out the universities in a foreign country, that definitely recommend Princess Songkla University, particularly located in Phuket, Thailand. There's a few campuses. It's a very big university, countrywide. All right, this is great, guys. We started all our day with a nice ride down by Saphan Hin. Of course, I wasn't sure if I was going to do a live stream, to be honest. I thought I was just going to go out and do a few 4K videos and let's see how it goes. But I felt like connecting with everybody, just having a chat, you know, and then telling a wholesome story, of course. And of course, we got to Saphan Hin and we get to share a little bit of the story. And it's very happy, actually, and it's definitely cool that Eddie was there as I was telling the story, and he dropped by and he was here. And of course, if you've fallen asleep already, that's fantastic, man. I'm definitely glad that the channel has helped you get a good night's sleep for a good day tomorrow. But yeah, so definitely enjoy that, and got to tell you guys the story. Definitely incredible to me. I'm still a little bit reeling in, you know, like it was just so cool. You know, you don't expect something like that to happen, especially we're doing the same things, you know what I mean? So it's definitely a wholesome, fantastic experience. And of course, because of that, I brought us down to Princess Songkla University, where we could enjoy some of the university vibes. And of course, check out my favorite pond as well. Okay, everybody, thank you for coming along today. Very wholesome walk for me, and thank you so much, Eddie, for coming in and listening to me blab about the story. Of course, the wind must have made it a little bit harder to hear, but I hope I got the message out there. Just thank you for being you, Eddie, and definitely great to reconnect with you again. And thank you, everybody else, for joining in. And of course, thank you so much for the support, Peter. And I will check out the song, definitely. and see if I can rock it and sing it for you when I'm on the motorbike next time, because I'm actually interested to see what the song sounds like and what I sound like on it. So, and thank you so much to everybody that has followed along, joined along, and dropped in to say hello during the journey. Thank you so much to my members, viewers, subscribers, and if you have not subscribed, please do. Now I will wrap this one up because I'm just blabbing away. So I'm your Phuket walker, Alex. Sawadee Kap, Sawadee Ka, and Sawadee Ja, and I will catch you later. Please do stay for the endings outro and enjoy the music. Sit back and relax. Hey, thank you everybody. This was a great stream for me as well, and special thanks to Eddie. Thank you so much for coming by, man. And it's really good to reconnect with you again. As I said before, it's like a dream actually. Everything is still a little bit blurry, but definitely very positive and fulfilling for this journey overall. Thank you everybody for listening to me blab today. It was wonderful to spend time with everyone. Thank you for your support, Peter, once again. And I hope everybody has a good one, because until next time, we're off. Take care.